Shining star.
Right, good morning ladies and gentlemen, good morning my fellow Zimbabweans, my fellow Africans. Let's hope munhu wese ari kuitwa zvakanaka. Guys, ndine video randasangana naro. This video harina kunditira zvakanaka. Ndahwa moyo wangu uchiremerwa nekutya uye uremerwa nekunzwa tsitsi chaiko chaiko. Video randasangana naro ndere maZimbabweans akaungana kuCape Town. Vari kusika transport or transportation yekuti vabve kunyika yeutapwa yavari kuSouth Africa kuCape Town vakwanise kudzokawo kumusha kunova kuno kuZimbabwe handitika. So guys, dai zvaigona hurumende yeZimbabwe yakwanisawo kupindira on this one, yakwanisawo kubatsira vana veZimbabwe vari kuchemera yatinoti help handitika, or any well wishers vanokwanisa kubatsira nemabhasis kuti vana veZimbabwe vange vachikwanisa kubva kuCape Town vachiuya kuno kuZimbabwe. Noda kuti tikatarisa patori nevana vacheche chaivo chaivo vakaungana panze ipapo. So ndahwa moyo wangu uchiremerwa chaivo chaiko. Another video randanaro ndere Malawians avo vakatowana help through Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, vakatotumirwa mabhasi kubva vakatotransportwa vamwe vacho kubva kuDurban kudzokera kuMalawi, but the situation is not that good. Mawan guys, mawan. So please let's try to share the video kuitira kuti any anenge achikwanisawo kubatsira, any anenge achikwanisawo kuti video irisvike even kuvakuru venyika chaivo chaivo kuitira kuti vana veZimbabwe vawane kubatsirika. That will be good. Without wasting much of your time guys, let's go on it.
A growing number of Zimbabweans in South Africa are now seeking help to return home. In dramatic scenes outside the Zimbabwean consulate in Cape Town, more than 300 Zimbabwean nationals gathered to register for possible repatriation as concerns mount over growing anti-illegal immigration demonstrations in parts of South Africa. Many of those present say they fear for their safety and future as tensions surrounding immigration continue to dominate public debate. But what is happening? Why are hundreds of Zimbabweans suddenly seeking assistance to return home? And what are authorities doing to help? Stay tuned. And before we continue, please subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications for daily Zimbabwe and Southern Africa news updates. Let's get into it.
You see, the problem is these people for much too much. That is the thing why we are here. The situation is very hard because all the people now, the white people for the jobs, they just say everyone must get papers. Now, if you go to get papers, you can't get it. That is the thing. So It's better to go home. If you are not a foreigner, you are fine. But for us foreigners, they need papers, permits. If the bus didn't come, I can sleep here. I have no choice.
Spray says worsening economic conditions and growing uncertainty convinced them that it is time to leave.
Most of the people, they are getting fired because they don't have the right documentation. So obviously they can't afford to stay in the country. You know, the economy was bad that time when I came, compared maybe to now. I'm not sure what's on the ground now. But as I see on the social media, it looks better. As we are here by the embassy, we are feeling like we are at home. So maybe they will try to sort us out for us to leave.
The scenes outside the consulate come amid growing immigration tensions.
I think the immediate needs is to provide for the safety and the security, as well as the food and water for the people here who have been displaced by what is an Afrophobic movement. So many of the children here know nothing other than being children in South Africa. These things are affecting our national prestige and our standing in the world. So it's time for Capetonians, the people of the Western Cape and national government to come together and show our humanity and refresh our standing in the world. This is not right what's happening.
As the crowd continued to grow, officials from the Department of Home Affairs and the Zimbabwean consulate began verification processes. At this stage, there's still no confirmation when buses for repatriation will arrive. For Newsroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Nasipis Same in Cape Town.
Hundreds of Zimbabwean nationals were seen gathering outside the Zimbabwean consulate in Cape Town as authorities began a verification process for those seeking voluntary repatriation back to Zimbabwe. The development comes amid growing anti-illegal immigration demonstrations that have taken place in several parts of South Africa in recent weeks. Many foreign nationals, including Zimbabweans, have found themselves caught in the middle of heated debates about immigration, employment, and access to public services. According to reports, officials from South Africa's Department of Home Affairs and representatives from the Zimbabwean consulate have started verifying identities and processing applications from individuals who wish to return home. The verification process is expected to establish citizenship status, travel documentation requirements, and other logistical arrangements necessary for repatriation. For many Zimbabweans gathered at the consulate, the decision to return home has not been an easy one. Some have lived in South Africa for years. Others arrived seeking employment opportunities and a better future for their families. However, increasing uncertainty and fears about safety have reportedly pushed some individuals to consider returning to Zimbabwe. The situation highlights the broader challenges faced by migrant communities across Southern Africa. Economic pressures, unemployment, and immigration concerns have become increasingly sensitive issues in many countries. As governments attempt to balance economic needs with immigration policies, tensions occasionally emerge between local communities and foreign nationals. Political analysts say developments like these often have significant humanitarian implications. Many migrants leave their home countries in search of opportunities and support family members through remittances. When circumstances force them to consider returning home, the impact can be felt not only by individuals but also by families and communities on both sides of the border. The Zimbabwean government has not yet announced the exact number of citizens expected to return, but officials say the verification process is an important first step in determining the scale of assistance required. Authorities are expected to continue working with affected individuals while monitoring developments in South Africa. For now, hundreds of Zimbabweans remain hopeful that solutions can be found, whether through safe return arrangements or improved conditions that allow them to continue pursuing opportunities abroad. As the situation develops, many families are anxiously waiting for answers about what comes next. Do you think more support should be provided to Zimbabweans living abroad during times of uncertainty? And what steps should governments take to address migration challenges in the region? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this report, please subscribe, like,